Okay, so I am trying this again. If you were just on my last scope, this is going to be pretty much the same, but I'm trying this again because hello, thanks for joining. I'm trying this again because my Periscope froze up on me and my phone messed up. But anyway, so thanks for joining. Welcome, welcome. And so my name is Amanda Davis, and you can find me on Twitter and Periscope at Amanda Beauty Tip, like I said in my previous scope just a minute ago. And it's adavis0493.blogspot.com is my main blog. Amanda's Alcove, and I actually think because it's attached to Blogger, if you Google that Amanda's Alcove, I'll come up. And that is not a business blog. Thanks for joining. That is actually a personal blog, so it's got a bunch of different things on it. So getting to the topic, and I'm going to have this one be a little bit shorter, so hopefully it doesn't freeze up on me. But anyway, okay, here we go. I'm back. Sorry, I froze up on my end, and um, something wonky is going on with my Periscope. But anyway, so I'm going to try to get through this without freezing up. So, live life without regrets is the topic of this broadcast. And, well, actually, live life one day at a time is the topic of this broadcast, rather. And it relates to what I just said, which at Chantel Palmer 3, if you follow her, and if she's watching this, this is a shout out to you. If you follow her, she's been putting out some stuff about living life without regrets. And so I wanted to just put my take on that to have something a little bit different on my own Periscope. So I am 26 years old, so I'm not very old, but I do try to think about, in the future, what if, I'm looking back on life and I'm, have a lot of regrets. So I try to live life in the present, not focusing on the past, not focusing on the future, but rather living life in the present and to take advantage of opportunities in life as they come up. So that's my main message with this Periscope is I feel like you really do need to just live life one day at a time. Focus on what it is that you need to get done that day. Focus on what it is that you want to get done that day, whether it be spending time with people that you love, with your friends, with your family, spending time doing something for work, doing something for business. Whatever it is that you want to do, you should do it. And as to the best of your ability, I mean, we all have the situation of in order to have money, we have to work and things like that. But hopefully, the job that you have is something that you enjoy. So, I was saying on my other Periscope that I did just before this one, if you were on that one and you're joining me to see what's going on, the, or I was saying, the job that I'm doing right now, in addition to direct sales, which I basically do that for fun. Like it's a hobby. It's not a hobby, but it is a hobby. Like I take it more seriously than just a hobby, but at the same time, it's something that I do for fun. And so I do it for fun, but then I'm also a teacher. And I have decided to be a early childhood teacher over being a teacher in a public school system because I just got to a point where I wasn't happy in the system that I was in. And now I'm much, much happier in the job that I'm doing now. And I feel like I'm making a bigger difference on the lives of students, which is why I went into teaching. And so, without saying too much, I mean, at bottom line, I took a job that doesn't pay quite as much because I feel like I'm making a bigger difference now than I did before in a job that paid a little bit more in the same industry. And so, I mean, that was a choice that I made. Do I regret that choice? No, because I'm so much happier now, so much less stressed, so much, is better in my life because of the fact that I made that decision to take a pay cut to be happier at work. And so it's made me want to work a little bit harder on my direct sales companies to have some more income, sure. But at the same time, as my parents and I talked about when I made that decision, we talked about how money isn't everything in life. Yes, it's necessary. Yes, you can, it's nice to have money and not have to worry about your finances and not have to live paycheck to paycheck. But money isn't everything. And as somebody in my life once said, they said that there are rich people that are unhappy. So, I mean, who wants to be rich and unhappy? Like, some of you out there watching this replay or watching it if I upload it to YouTube, or but I came back. So I'm gonna wrap it up so I can stop the broadcast before this messes up again on me. But anyway, if you live life one day at a time, I just feel like if that you'll just be much happier. I know I am. And I just hope that in 10 years, when I'm looking back on life, that I'm not thinking, oh, I really wish I had done that, because um, who wants to do that? So, all right, I'm going to go ahead and end this. Thanks to everybody that joined live. I do appreciate it. I do appreciate any hearts and shares and follows if you are so inclined. And if you're watching the replay, thanks for watching the replay. And I will see you with my next Periscope.